You're live.
Good morning, friends. How are you today? Welcome to our Facebook Live. We are Tara and Irene. Irene's behind the camera right now, but you'll see her in a minute. And we are at Town and Country Quilt Shop in the Canal Village of Albion, New York. We are I can see the canal from here, so if you happen to be someone who boats on the canal and you happen upon our Facebook page and our live, we are literally steps from the canal. So maybe you're planning a trip along the Erie Canal for the summer, which happens a lot. We had some sailboats here last year and a couple of sailors here last year. So just in case, we just want you to know we're a hop, skip, and a jump from the Erie Canal. We are also halfway between Rochester and Buffalo, which leads us to the first thing that I was going to talk about. But first, I want to see, is anyone joining us yet? So say hello, comment hello if you're here.
We have
Irene's
four.
looking. Oh, we've got 4 friends.
Kathy Cass says good morning.
Good morning, Kathy.
Linda Luther.
Good morning, Linda.
And Noreen is watching.
Good morning,
I don't know
Linda.
who the 4th one is because they haven't commented.
So when you come on, go ahead and comment and say hello, and we'll say hello back. And
Barb Navarra.
Oh, hi, Barb. And I just wanted to point out that we were, in fact, on time today. We're not always, but we are today. So the first thing, we've got a lot going on. Team Town and Country Quilt Shop has been busy, super busy, like bees, for the past several weeks, getting ready for a couple of events that are happening. So I wanted to talk about first the Great New York Shop Hop. Here are our passports. I know we've talked about it a little bit before, but we are ready to launch today. Those are the passports. There are going to be 20 shops in the hop, which is a lot. We know. And just so you know, there's not a requirement that you get to all 20 shops. There's just a requirement that you have fun and enjoy the new shops that you're visiting. In order to qualify for prizes, though, there are some guidelines. One is that you can do loop, I don't know if they're N, the North Loop. You could finish, is
12,
it all of them?
12.
Get all 12 shops in the North Loop, and you can qualify for a prize basket. Get all of the South Loop shops and qualify for a prize basket. You could do a pick 18 where you only go to 18. And there are 3 shops marked with a star that if you get to those, you get qualified to win a gas card. And I think that's a $150 gas card. So that's, for me, that's 3 tanks of gas. So that's a good deal. But it's going to be so fun. We're really looking forward to meeting some new friends and seeing some gals that we don't normally see, but we see every year for the quilt shop or for the shop hop. So we are all decked out and ready here in Albion, and that is going to be today through the 14th of June. We are doing some different hours, and for those of you who are local, you can come during these regular hours, even or irregular hours, even if you're not shop hopping. And those hours are going to be on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We're going to stay open late until 7. Normally we close at 4, but we're going to stay open until 7 because we're thinking that some of the shop hoppers are going to go maybe from Buffalo to Rochester and then want to catch us on the way back home. So we extended those hours. And then on Saturdays, we're open extended hours as well. So Saturday, our normal hours are 10 to 2, and we're going to extend until 4. So another thing that I am, probably some of you are like, why does she keep talking about this? And the reason is because I want everybody to really understand what's going to be happening here next weekend. So if you're a shop hopper and you're tuning in and you don't want to come to a festival where you have to walk several blocks to get to us, don't come next weekend because that's what it's going to be like around here.
Come this coming week.
Come this weekend, which begins, what's today? Today's Thursday. So
tomorrow.
This coming, well, tomorrow's Friday, so sort of weekend.
Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, yep. So we just wanted to give everybody an opportunity to understand before you get here that it's going to be kind of chaotic. And if you love a festival, come next weekend because it's super fun. We've got a food court right out front. You can eat until you drop. There's a craft show down in the courthouse square and tons of stuff going on. A parade on Saturday if you like parades. Bands. Did you hear about bands?
No, I didn't hear anything.
I heard a little something, but I'm not really sure what. But I think there might be bands. I'm not sure. Also, for those of you who are shop hopping and maybe catching us for the first time, our bridge on Main Street is closed. But there are detours, and one of them that's super simple is just 1 block over to the bridge, 1 block over, cross over there, and then come back. So the detour signs out on the main roads tell you to go somewhere that's far away, but it's super simple. And there's stuff like that, stuff about that on the website and on the Facebook page. So we just wanted to make sure that everybody had a heads up on that. So, all right, so Shop Hop we have talked about. Are there any questions about Shop Hop?
Nope, but Beverly signed on, Dixie Perkins. And I think that's all that's new.
Hello, Beverly and Dixie. Good to have you. All right, so also, and this is totally last minute, but also beginning June 1st and ending August 31st, we are also participating in what's called the Row by Row experience. I'm sorry I keep slapping these. For those of you who don't know what that is, the Row by Row experience is an opportunity for travelers to go to participating shops and either just get the pattern for free or purchase a kit for that shop's Row by Row. And Linda Luther, who is signed on, has designed and made this row for us. How's that?
Back it up as much as you can. I know you can't. Here, let me back up. Sorry if I make anybody ill. Okay, there we go.
So this is our super adorable row. It has strawberries and an American flag. And this is representing summertime in Albion. We have the Strawberry Festival, as we talked about, next weekend. And we like to celebrate America. So this is our row. And then we have patterns for that. And we are currently working on kits for that. So if you're interested in just the pattern and you're not doing the row by row, come on in and grab a pattern. If you're doing row by row, you can just get a pattern and make it with your own scraps. Or we're going to have kits available for those of you who would like kits. But if you're new to this idea, go to the Row by Row website because they have people, it's all across the country. And I believe that it began in Syracuse, New York. So that's kind of cool that one little quilt shop in Syracuse created a whole movement that went, I mean, I don't know if it's all the way to California or not, but I do know that there are many states participating. So we're excited that we get to do it too. So that's beginning today too. And we also have something that Irene is actually going to show you, but I wanted to tell the story of it. We had a sweet customer by the name of Marty come in and say, Tara, I bought this at a shop in South Carolina or North Carolina, I can't remember, and I think you should have them. And I looked at it and I was like, I think we should have them too. And so we, the team, have been working so hard to get these things ready for you. We have samples, we have kits, we have everything ready, and Irene is going to tell us what they are. So come on around, Irene, and
okay.
You can show our half-pack quilts.
We're also going to go on a field trip.
Yes.
So much fun. All right, basically half-pack quilts. There is a variety of patterns that can all be made with a half pack, which is, I want one that shows up well. We'll take the Halloween one. All right, it's basically a pack of 5 half-yard cuts. That's it. Okay, you'll notice there's no pattern because when you buy the half pack, then you get to choose which pattern you want to use it for. All of these half packs can make all of the patterns. So just because we chose a certain pattern to use with the half packs that we created doesn't mean you have to. So if you like a different pattern, but you love Halloween fabrics, you're going to buy the half pack and then tell us which pattern you like. So we're working on getting samples of each one, which you'll see momentarily. We don't quite have them all done, but we have a fair share. One of them includes, I'm making, excuse me, it's in the process, it's not quite done, out of this half pack, which I created, I'm making a tote. One of the patterns is for a very simple tote. It's cute though. So when I get that done, I'll bring that in. Maybe tonight, maybe not. We'll see. We're kind of busy right now. So, but again, let's say you don't want the tote out of this one. Let's say you want the tote out of our first Christmas half pack. You want a Christmas tote. It's got the same amount of fabric. That's why they're called half packs. They're 5 half-yard packages, okay? Those cost $38.99, and then you get whatever pattern you want for free. It's kind of a spin on some other companies that do this kind of thing. This time you have 5 fabrics. We've put them together to coordinate, and you can do whichever pattern you like. Okay, they're fun. I love putting fabrics together, so this is like right up my alley. And then when you package them, they're just so pretty. I almost want to take them home and just hang them on the wall, but I don't. So I'll show you all the half packs. Then we're going to show you the patterns we each chose to do. So,
and these are not up on the website yet. We're going to keep them in store until after Shop Hop.
Yes. So we have the Christmas, and we make the number of half packs that we have fabric for. So for example, one of these fabrics, we only had enough to make 8. So that's what we made. We do not have a pattern up because of the fact we only have 8. So,
and what's the name of that one?
This one, they got cute names. This one is called Reindeer Christmas. Okay, and you may recognize some of these are older fabrics. Okay, but they got new life by joining them with some blenders and going from there. You saw Halloween, but Halloween doesn't have a tag. Why does Halloween not have a tag?
We just didn't get one on there. That's called Spooky Night.
Spooky Night.
Yep. Let me bring it closer so the fabric. Let me see. So this one's Spooky Night. I love that houndstooth bats. Cute.
That's cute.
I need to get a sticker on that.
This one is called Spring Morning. I love these fabrics. They're just gorgeous. And you can see it. I was going to say that dark blue one with those roses. Oh, just amazing. This, of course, was me because it's Batiks, and it's called Lake Views. And we do have a sample of that one. This one has some gorgeous colors to it, and it's called August Picnic. Tara has fun coming up with names for these. Here's another one without a tag. You're killing me.
Oh, dear.
I don't know what this one's called.
This one was Rendezvous something.
So, Rendezvous something.
Summer Rendezvous. Garden Rendezvous, I think. And this one, the quilt almost looks like a Christmas quilt.
It does.
I thought that was
the first time I saw it. I went, okay.
Yeah.
This next one, it's called Chuck Taylor only because that's the fabric, but it is one of my favorites. I made the sample for this one. Tara did some really cool, simple quilting, which makes it a very cozy quilt.
Yeah, it's
very. I just wanted to snuggle when I was doing the binding. I just wanted to snuggle up in it.
And I love what we did on the binding of it.
Yes. So we are going to show you the ones that we chose to do. Again, you could like the pattern we chose for one of the others with the sneakers. More power to you. Okay. The reason I chose it is because I wanted to see my sneakers very well. So you'll see as we walk out. So we're going to walk out. Please don't get ill. Turn away if it makes you ill to watch a camera move. She's walking very slowly. So
I'm just going to follow you.
She's going to follow me. Look at that. Before we show you everything, when you walk in the store, we have a beautiful display. Okay? And it shows all the half packs that we just did. we showed you. It tells you to pick a half pack, choose a free pattern, and make an awesome quilt. And these can be done very quickly. Now, while I was making it, I was thinking if I introduce this, I want to say many of these are perfect for first-time sewers. If you have someone who wants to learn to sew and you're in charge of them or you want to help them, there's a couple that I highly recommend, actually all of them, but two especially, because they're very simple. But at the same time, they learn to cut, they learn to put together, they learn, everything. The other side of that coin is if you're an experienced quilter, sewer / whatever, these are great stress relievers. They go together super fast. One of the first ones I'll show you is called Hashtag. That's my batik one. Literally from the time I didn't put it in a package. I didn't want to waste the paper, or the plastic. But when I took it out of my bag and started cutting the fabric, sewing the fabric together, getting the whole placement correct. I also had to oil my machine and change a bobbin because, of course, that's when it happens. It was 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's it. Now, I said that to my husband. He goes, yeah, but you know what you're doing. I go, a lot of people know what they're doing. And I tend to sew quickly. But for the most part, okay, half a day, you could have these done. Okay, and the other one I did was even less, and you'll see why. So I'm going to have Tara rotate, and we have them hanging up so you can see them, and we have names on them. If we start all the way over to the left, that's Hashtag. That's the one, A, I did in batiks, and B, took me 3 hours and 15 minutes-ish. Probably if I took out the oiling the machine it was 3 hours. It's very simple, super simple. If you don't know what a hashtag is, the black is the hashtag, sort of. Okay? Again, just 5 half-yard cuts, and one of the fabrics is the border. So inside you only have 3 plus the black, and then a border. And you can switch it up. You do not have to do them in the same order that we did them in. You can move it around if you want, which is true of all of these. So as you're looking at them, it doesn't have to be exactly what we did. You can do your own thing with your 5 half-yard cuts. Our next one is Spooky Nights. And that, if you love Halloween, that is perfect. It is so pretty. So, so pretty. And it's called Window Pane. But again, you could do any of them in window pane. That one just happens to be the one that I believe Linda made that one. Yep. All right, our next one, Tara's trying not to make you ill, was made by our Brenda, who's not feeling well today, so she's not with us. It's called Candy Lane. She likes her pinwheels. That's the one we thought looks kind of Christmassy, but if you look closely, those are roses. Okay? But it's just a cute, different kind of creation. And again, you don't have to use those fabrics. You can pick any of these to do that quilt. And then what you determine is which fabric is A, which fabric is B, or whatever the pattern requires. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Now the next one is my all-time favorite. It is called Quick Strip. I chose that one. The quilting is very simple. Of course, Tara can do it for you, but you could do this kind of quilting at home. You pick where you want your fabrics to go. Obviously, I wanted my big 9-inch strips to be my sneakers. And then I chose the sneakers for the binding. Now, the binding on these is not included. Okay, I bought extra fabric for the binding because you figure 2 9-inch strips there's your half yard right there. So it was fun. It's fun to pick out the colors and stuff. But we have it all done for you. And again, if you like these fabrics, but you want to pinstripe it, you're more than welcome to. You tell us which pattern you want. So we have quick strip, we have candy lane, we have window pane, and we have hashtag. And probably by next week, definitely, I will have the tote in here for you to see. There's a total of 8 patterns, I believe.
Yep.
So
they have a new one now, but we don't have that one yet.
Okay, so we have 4 up here. When the tote gets here, it'll be the 5th. So there's 3 more that you could possibly choose from. And again, they're great for experienced and inexperienced sewers. There's something for everybody. They go together quickly. You can see they vary there's some variation in size. Quick strip is a little longer. Window pane is the next longest, then hashtag, and then candy lane is not as long. Now, these could be beautiful baby quilts. Beautiful baby quilts. They could be nice couch throws, or out on your deck to have something in a chair in case you're sitting out there and it gets a little chilly or whatever. They're perfect for that. So that is a program that we have. No one else around us has it, because that's part of the program, is they limit how many people have the program. So if you are interested, please come in, take a look at, and we will add half pack sets as we go along. That's my favorite thing. So if I'm working and it's quiet, which it won't be for the next week or so, I'm going to create a new half pack. We'll create another Christmas half pack. I already have one in my head of what I want to do with a Christmas half pack, and then possibly make another one of the patterns so you can see it. But this is what we have so far. Please stop in. They're more beautiful in person. And our display is gorgeous. I'm assuming Linda Luther had something to do with this display, as well as Tara. And see what we got. It's totally different, okay? So we've been very busy trying to figure it out. So, okay? Yes, ma'am.
Social sewing.
Social sewing is tomorrow. We only have 1 person signed up. Please, if you intend to come, call us today. Otherwise, we may cancel it, because the 1 person is coming from Clarence, and I don't want her to get here and find out we canceled it. So we will be canceling it by the end of today if we only have 1 person. So please, 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 if you are thinking, oh, I'll come, but I just haven't called in, please do so. If you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, it's exactly what it sounds like. Social. You come and you hang out. It's totally UFO. You work on whatever you want to work on. I'm here, and Tara will be here. Now, it will be shop hop, so I'm not sure how much we'll be able to come talk to you. But, you know, there's people here, but it's not intended to be teacher related, okay? You work on whatever you want to work on.
And it's 9 to 4.
It is 9 a.m. to 4, and that's another thing we need to know if we need to expect anybody. So please let us know if you intend to be here, so that we don't cancel and find out that, oh yeah, there were 5 people that were going to show up. We need you to register. So please let us know. And we have a couple other classes coming up. One of them is the beginner paper piecing. That is on June 7th. Wednesday, I think, is June 7th in the evening, right?
I think you're right.
I think it's at 5:30. We also have a really cute yo-yo bag coming up. When we mosey, if we mosey back in, we're not moseying. Okay, never mind. It's a cute little zip bag, and Brenda is going to teach
See if
you
we can zoom in on it.
how to do yo-yos and
Nope.
put on it. Can you see them?
No zooming, but yeah, we can see.
They're hanging up in there. We also have Disappearing 9-Patch, which is hanging on the wall.
Disappearing Hourglass.
Excuse me, Disappearing Hourglass. I always get that wrong.
Yeah.
We only have 2 people in that. So if you're interested, Disappearing Hourglass, the class is
June 9th.
June 9th. I'm so glad Tara remembers because I don't. June 9th, and it is a day class.
Yes.
So 10 o'clock to, I can't remember, 2 maybe. And please get signed up for that also so you can get the directions, get your fabrics, and so forth. And that's a really cool one because you could do it in anything, absolutely anything, and it would look gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. That's a great 2-color quilt.
Yes, it's a 2-color quilt. And being a very color-oriented person, I would do it in a really loud color, but you know, that's just me. So
as if you were like putting your head around the corner in the classroom.
So please keep that in mind. Also, come see us for Shop Hop. If you are a shop hopper and you're a friend of mine, please let me know what day you're going to be here, and so I can make sure I'm here. I'm here a lot of the days, but not all of them. So come and see us. And we have our adorable little mitten stamp ready for you. Mm-hmm. And you can see the row by row in person. It's gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. We will have kits ready by then, hopefully. Mm-hmm. Be nice if we had them by the end of today, but
I think we're going to have them.
I'm not guaranteeing
by 11 today. That's our goal.
We're going to sign off from you and work like dogs to get them ready.
Like so, busy bees.
Busy bees. That's why we have this on, and my beautiful my feathers. Oh my God. Flowers. Okay, I'm really in the mood for flowers. I went to Sonnenberg Gardens on Memorial Day. It was gorgeous. And not a lot of the flowers were out yet, but oh my God, that's a beautiful place. If you ever, it's in Canandaigua. If you ever get a chance, you should definitely go because it's beautiful. There were hardly any people there because they were all at the parade. So it was fun. But I'm into flowers now. I've got to finish decorating my house and my pots and things like that. So
and we've got our pansies out front.
And yes, Terry has pansies. She put hers out early. She's brave. I'm
Pansies are hardy.
So yeah, they are pretty good. And at Sonnenberg Gardens, they had a whole pansy garden, and those were out. They were beautiful. I have pictures. So they also had a Roman bathhouse. Now, it's in horrible need of repair, but I could see it and I could admit it looks like a Roman bathhouse. It is so cool. It was their pool. And so these people had a bit of money, the Thompsons. Yeah, a little bit of money. This was one of 5 homes that they had in the turn of the century, 1800s to 1900s. I believe he died in either 1900 or 1901, but it was gorgeous. They were bankers, so they made a lot of money.
Oh, I thought you said bakers.
Bankers,
like,
money.
Yeah.
So it's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. The house is beautiful. I took pictures of all the quilts. They have all the bedrooms set up.
Oh, nice.
And I took pictures of the quilts, and it's just gorgeous. They had a bedroom there that was the size of my house. It was just, and it had its own front porch that you look out over the Italian gardens. Nice. I'm not kidding. I need to move. So, but anyway, please stop and see us. I know many of you will be on your travels to Shop Hop It. So Donna Bryan and Connie Francis, you better let me know. Connie, you better let me, Sawyer, you better let me know when you're here, and so I can be sure I'm here. So, all right. I think we're good to go. We didn't do some of our normal stuff because we were so excited about this, but that'll be back.
You know what I didn't say about Shop Hop is the fabric sale.
Oh, for the Shop Hop, I don't know if you saw it when I pulled up the passport, but bolted fabric is 25% off. All bolted fabric, okay? The only limits are if it's already 50% off, you don't want the 25% off. So, but regular bolted fabric on the shelf, okay, is going to be 25% off. Minimum yard cut of,
I think it's half yard.
Half yard. Minimum half yard cut. I can say it. Really, I can. So please come and take advantage of that. We have some beautiful fabrics, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Mm-hmm. Anything else, my dear commander?
I don't think so.
I'm watching all the ambulance people walk by. It's not bad. They just stop and get coffee.
I just want to, I don't know if anyone noticed last week. You probably can't, you can hear me, but you can't see me, and I'm going to say that here. Last week, my brother called me during the Facebook Live because he had driven by Bank Street and saw the ambulance here.
Yeah, they're
And he
here
was
every
like,
morning.
Are you okay? And I hadn't thought about that. So for those of you who are drivers by, if you ever drive by on a Thursday or any day,
Any day. They're out here just about every day.
The ambulance is not for us.
Nope.
It's for the coffee shop.
We're all healthy. It's for and it's to get coffee. It's not that there's somebody in need in the coffee shop.
Also true.
It's
if it's here at a different time though,
then
you can come in and panic if you
The
want.
other thing is, like right now, there's 2 of them.
Yes.
So,
so
you're going to really think it's a bad idea, but it's no. There's 2 of them. So
just a coffee run.
They're on their way out. So because they're all laughing and getting in their cars and taking off with coffees in hand. So they're happy.
So don't panic.
Don't panic.
Unless it's after 11. It's around 11 a.m. They're usually done. But
if it's in the evening, we got a problem.
Oh, and my mother-in-law is on, so that's a good tip for her if she ever goes by, so she doesn't have to worry about us.
We're safe and sound, really. We are.
Beanie. Yep, so. We're good.
All right.
So it was good to see everybody, and thank you for joining us. And we hope to see you in the next 2 weeks for our shop hop.
Yay!
Or in the next however long for our half packs. So
sounds
see you
good.
later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.